What's going on, guys? I'm all back with another video, and today I'm going to show you how to use one of these RAMSET Hammershot gunpowder fastening systems. This is a gunpowder fastening system that you can use on concrete, masonry, and even steel. This is a gunpowder fastening system that you put a bullet, which is the load, and then you can put a nail at the end with a washer or with no washer. And then this specific one, you use a hammer to hit it, and you hit the top of the RAMSET Hammershot, and the reaction inside with the gunpowder bullet, it's going to explode and it's going to drive the nail down into the concrete. So if you're going to frame a wall, say in a basement, and you have concrete as your subfloor, you can use this to fasten your wall to the concrete. So today I'm going to show you how to use this. So this is the RAMSET Hammershot, and the reason why it's called a hammershot is because you need to use a hammer to make the compression happen so the load could explode and drive the nail into your wood or whatever you're going to fasten this to. So RAMSET sells different types of this gunpowder fastening system. This is the Hammershot. They also have one that you can pull a trigger, so you don't need a hammer, and it also has a silencer. So this one doesn't have a silencer, so it's pretty loud when the reaction happens and the nail gets driven into the hard concrete or steel. But if you buy the more expensive one with the silencer and the trigger, you don't need a hammer and you just have to pull the trigger, and it also has a silencer, so it's going to be quiet. You want to insert your nail first. Now, to insert the nail, there's that RAMSET classic orange color on the nail. That's like a rubbery material, and that's so when you push it into where the nail goes, it'll compress and it'll stay there so it won't fall out when it's like going down. It won't fall out. Now, the nail I'm using has a washer. You can also buy nails without no washer, and you can also buy shorter versions. This is a 3-inch. I believe there's a 3.5, there's a 2.5. So there's many different sizes and variations, and no washer or washer, depends on what you're doing. So you want to insert your nail first, then you want to open up the chamber so it's longer, and then you want to get your load. Now in this case, I'm going to fasten into concrete, so I'm going to use the yellow, the hardest and strongest version. So that bullet. Now yellow is for hard concrete. There's a brown, which I believe is for masonry, and there's another color, green, which is mortar. So the yellow one you can use for concrete and steel because it's the strongest version. Brown, it's for masonry, which is like brick and stone. And then there's also a green one, which is for mortar joints. So all the mortar joints to connect all the brick. So 3 different types of loads that are labeled with colors at your home improvement store. Now I'm going to insert that bullet into the hole, and I'm going to close the chamber. Now this is live, but if I just tap it, nothing's going to happen. If I hit it pretty hard, nothing's going to happen. You need a hammer. Now you can use 2 types of hammers. You can use a normal framing hammer, the lightweight hammer. This works, but you need to use more force and use your arm more to hammer it. What I like to use is a 2-pound sledge. This has more weight, so you don't have to drive it as hard as you would if you used a normal typical hammer. And because it has more weight, you don't need to use a lot of force, and it's just easier. Now we have the loaded RAMSET, and we also have our hammer, so let's start fastening. Now, whenever using the RAMSET Hammershot or any type of RAMSET or gunpowder fastening system, you always want to use safety goggles. The reason why you want to use safety goggles is because there's a lot of force going into it, and the wood or some concrete could fly it up, and if it hits your eyes, it's not going to be a good day. So always wear safety goggles. And you also want to use hearing protection. Typically, this is a 1 foot on center wall. I would put it every like 2 cavities, so I have one here, and then I skipped one, and then I went to the next one. But I don't have any other walls that I framed up, and I don't have an empty cavity, so I'm just gonna have an extra one. This just makes it stronger, but there's no need. So I'm gonna place it where I want, around the middle. You don't wanna go too close to the edge because it could crack the wood. So around the middle, and you want to push down, and you might hear a tiny noise, and that's the bullet getting like a bit of pressure on it, so you know it's ready. And then you take your hammer and you go. You might miss the first time, and then you always want to make sure your bullet comes out. You never want to leave your bullet in, because if it gets jammed, this is garbage and it's really hard to get out. So you always want to get it out quickly, and so then it won't get stuck and you can reuse it. And now you have a way to quickly fasten your wall to concrete, or if you had a steel beam above, you could also fasten it to steel. So it's a quick way. You don't have to do any drilling. You just have to load it in maybe like 2 minutes, and you already have a nail fastened. And then you can keep going with your wall, and you can finish fastening your wall to concrete in like less than 5-10 minutes. So this is how you use a RAMSET Hammershot. I hope you learned something new today. Please smash the like button so the YouTube algorithm can push my videos up, so other people who are wondering how to use this RAMSET Hammershot will know and find this video to be useful. And also hit the subscribe button, and don't forget to hit the bell to get more videos like this. Thanks for watching, and happy building!